Welcome back, Super Friends and Super Family. I'm Nick, and today I'm reacting to Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 6, Episode 8. So, everyone knows how insane the last episode was, how amazing that last episode was. I haven't had a chance to edit it before now filming this one, but I do want to edit it to analyze it more, and I also do just want to rewatch that episode. But so many things, like the ending note, where do we go from here? I am definitely on the edge of my seat wondering where they are going to go from here. I mean, I feel like we're at a very pivotal moment for this season for many of the characters. The two main storylines I'm really focused on. There's a lot to, be excited about, but my two main ones are Spike and Buffy because, come on, that's craziness, right? Are they actually going to make things work? How will that work? How is the group going to accept it? I kind of feel like they're not going to. I feel like it's going to be a bit of a star-crossed lovers situation, but I don't know. I'd be very curious where that is going to go. And then Willow and Tara, because I feel so heartbroken for poor Willow and for poor Tara. And Willow, is she going to have some type of redemption, or is she going to go further down the dark path? I'm kind of hoping it's the second one, even though I do want her to ultimately be redeemed. Obviously, I think it could be a very exciting storyline if Willow distanced herself from the side of the good. I don't know, but we will see. As always, you want to watch along the full unedited reaction and support the channel, that is all up on my Patreon, along with future episodes of Season 3 of Angel. Thank you so much to everyone who does support there. Let's just get right into it. Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 6, Episode 8. What must you be thinking, Buffy? Let's talk about that.
Vocal cord-wise, yes. With each other? No.
Oh, what? Not at all?
We have to talk. We kissed, Buffy.
So?
Buffy's like, it was in a musical, it doesn't count.
The rising music and the rising music, and what was that, Buffy?
What were you gonna say initially, Spike?
But I will never kiss you, Spike. Never touch you. Ever. Ever again.
Is that denial?
Now easy, boys.
What the? Are you a shark face?
You know this guy?
Yeah.
Old
What do
buddy?
you want?
Me?
Don't kill him.
Bel Air with a generously sized swimming pool.
Oh yes, very generous.
Siamese that you owe me.
Take it easy. You get your kittens.
Oh, he's gambling buddy.
Oh, God, what is it with you guys? Why kittens?
I know.
Time is what turns kittens into cats.
I mean, yes. What kind of shark has humans do his dirty work?
Freelance work, a little debt collecting for.
I like this guy. Please don't kill him.
Look at Mr. Spike and talk to him a little more.
Talk. Yes, we're just gonna talk.
It was a genuine pleasure.
I love this dude. Please come back.
We would just stop saving his life. It would simple things up so much.
But you know you want to. But Buffy, you could do a few jobs for this dude. Collect some money for the shark guy from, some evil demons. Help pay off some of the bills, right? Plus, he's just an entertaining character, man. Whoever that actor is, he's bringing a lot of personality despite not showing any of his face. That's not easy to do. I don't know how to feel about them. I mean, I want to think that they're just last-minute worries, but maybe not. Maybe they're not meant for each other, honestly. This sounds depressing, but I could see Anya and Xander getting married and like 3 years later getting divorced. I mean, does anyone else get those vibes? I hope not, obviously, but you never know.
The clonky sandal, not a harp. I mean, who doesn't look good with a harp?
Yeah, that's not going to cheer anybody up under the circumstances.
I'm just saying what everyone's thinking.
Is everyone thinking exactly that?
You are attractive and have many good qualities.
We took her away from that. We wrecked it for her.
We didn't wreck.
You did wreck.
So I've decided to simplify the whole thing. Me like Buffy. Buffy's alive, so me glad.
Caveman thinking?
Got to stop obsessing about what we did and start trying to make things better for Buffy.
That is so true.
Weekly dinners over here. Videos.
I can fix it. I know a spell.
Oh, no. That's what you're learning from this, Willow?
Something that's gonna be fixed by a video club. I know I messed up.
Did you learn nothing from this mistake?
You know how powerful magic is, how dangerous. You could hurt someone.
Yeah.
I know you used that spell on me. Tara, I'm sorry. I didn't. Don't.
Could you stay together with someone who did that?
You don't use magic to make a fight disappear. But
Yeah, especially without someone's permission.
I did it wrong. You did it the way you're doing everything.
Yeah, that's so true.
It's not good for you, Willow. And it's not what magic is for.
It's so true.
I just want to help people. I don't think this is gonna work.
Oh my gosh.
I won't do a single spell, I swear.
Might be too late for that.
1 week without magic.
Fine, that's
Okay.
easy.
Is it? I hope so, Willow. I really hope so. I have so much respect for Tara for everything she said, though, especially to deal with it in such a straightforward way.
Are you saying you're gonna leave me?
I have to.
Oh, dang. That was a good transition with Giles.
I have to be strong. I'm trying to...
Trying to what?
I have other acting opportunities, Buffy, okay? I'm tired of the show.
Please don't. I can't do this without you.
You can.
It might be better if she does, yeah.
When I stay, you will always turn to me if there's something comes up that you feel that you can't handle.
Giles is like the training wheels for Buffy.
Buffy, I've thought this over. And over.
Yeah, he's not changing his mind. And I guess we'll see if it actually is the right decision. I feel really bad for Buffy, though. How could you not feel like he's abandoning you, at least a little bit?
I'll be there in a sec. Fine.
Oh my god, Tara, Willow, do you care about Tara at all? What is wrong with you? I'm so disappointed. That doesn't even cover it. It's like, I thought maybe she'd learn from her mistake.
Purge their minds of memories grim, of pains from recent slight.
Oh, I cannot believe you're doing this, Willow.
Tabula Rasa. Tabula Rasa.
No, we don't want Tabula Rasa. That's for when you're bored, Willow, not when you're an adult already. Holy shit. I can't believe she's making such a big mistake. I mean, it's exciting because I don't know what's going to happen, but dang.
Stronger and more macho-like.
I'm glad you're here.
What was that look from Xander?
Spike?
What an outfit.
I'm headed back to England.
We will miss you, Giles. The audience and the Scoobies.
It's like I'm dying.
Here we go. Here we go. Willow, I hope you know what you're doing. You're going to look back on this in 20 years, if you're alive in 20 years, and be like, that's the moment I regret. You know, it would be crazy if Willow erased her own memory of doing this because she feels guilty. Wait, is this from Willow's spell? It is, right? I didn't think she would do it to herself like that. What a reaction. It's like when you fall asleep on the airplane. Not that I've ever done that, but has anyone done that, by the way? Has anyone fallen asleep on a plane and like fallen asleep on a stranger's shoulder?
Who are you people?
What?
Don't worry. Please don't hurt me.
How much got erased from Dawn?
Who are you?
Okay, who are you freaks?
They don't even know who they are?
Because I thought you were a girl and I'd remember, but...
Well, I am a girl.
Did you just check?
I don't feel any head bumps. I don't see Alan Font.
Who?
Okay, I'm not panicking. I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Stop looking at me like I'm panicking.
Hey, take it easy, guy. Okay, no one's hurt, right?
Wait, so Willow did erase her own memory. She doesn't even know what's going on. That's crazy.
Maybe something magic happened.
Magic's all balderdash and chicanery.
How are they going to get out of this? So much was erased.
And a man with glasses. Oh, that narrows it down considerably.
I don't like this.
I don't either.
We'll take care of each other.
We'll get our memory back and...
It's cool how Buffy's looking out for Dawn even though she doesn't know who she is.
Nancy boy accent. You Englishmen are always so bloody hell. I mean, shagging, knickers, bollocks. Oh, God. You don't suppose you and I, we're not related, are we?
There is a ruggedly handsome resemblance.
That would be hilarious. Giles is so, like, he's going to be happy for a week with that compliment.
Familiarity and disappointment. Older brother?
Father.
Father?
God, how I must hate you. I saw you sleeping together.
It's okay. We're engaged.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is amazing.
Student at UC Sunnydale? Me too. Hey, maybe we're study buddies.
Little more than that.
I'm called Rupert Giles.
Rupert.
You're marrying Rupert.
Not too old to put across my knee, you know, Sonny. Anyway, what did I call you?
Wait till Spike remembers he's a vampire. I can't wait.
Made with care for Randy. Randy Giles? So desperate for a shag, Giles.
Cash registers say that Rupert and Anya own the shop together.
Okay.
Magic shop? Very, progressive of me.
I'll name me Joan.
That was a strong negative reaction to Joan.
I mean, it's so blah.
Like Joan of Arc.
Whatever, Umad. Boy, you're a
pain
pain
in
in the...
Okay, you're related. Yes, yes, yes.
You never showed
That's
me
pretty
affection
cool.
like that. I'd wager.
I mean, you're brothers. It's not gonna be the same as sisters, bro. What do you think? Oh, dang. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot.
Magic shop, I propose we fight them. We can use things here and...
Buffy's like, no, no, no. We can't fight vampires. Don't even think about that.
Let's give them these.
Oh, my gosh. No, 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 no. Even if you've seen a movie, you know not to give them the stakes.
Slay her. That's just what they said before.
Oh, dang. Oh, my gosh. Are the memories gonna come back?
Shema Yisrael. Home.
No, no, no. None of it's working.
Don't be stupid!
Get your hands off me, you son of a...
I say...
Just punch them, Buffy. There we go. There we go.
Stay away from Randy!
Okay. Some muscle memory, right? Willow's reaction was great.
I think I know why Joan's the boss. I'm like a superhero or something.
You literally are, yes. Oh, Xander.
They want to break down the door.
The boys are barbarians.
Yes.
You guys go through the sewers to get to the hospital, and Randy and I'll give the monsters a run for their money.
That's your plan?
Sounds like a good plan to me.
I'm not leaving the shop. I have to protect the cash register and do some spells.
That's deeply ingrained. Protect the money.
You work on that then. We need to go. Ready, Randy?
Ready, Joan.
Joan and Randy.
Come here, please.
I hope they remember this lack of memory. Hopefully this doesn't get erased. Oh shoot, Randy's in trouble! Joan, help her! There we go.
Randy!
Hey, I'm a superhero too.
Don't kill him. Oh shoot, what if Buffy kills him? She doesn't remember that who Spike is. That would be honestly so tragic for a comedic episode if they did that. They won't though.
Marching on my foot.
Oh, we got company. More vampires. You guys gotta learn. You guys gotta learn too.
Sorry?
Oh, he's gonna realize that he's leaving, right?
Magic shop owner and a natural at the supernatural, I should trust my intuition.
That's pretty sound logic.
As you recall, I too am...
You're not so much the magic guy and more of a paperwork type.
I could see that too.
Bara bara himble gemination.
You don't know who you are.
Right, none of us do, and we'll be chased by
You're
the
a
fiendy.
vampire.
Oh, he doesn't even realize that?
How can you say?
Feel the teeth.
I kill your kind.
And I bite yours.
Let's make an exception.
I help the hopeless. I'm a vampire with a soul.
A vampire with a soul?
I mean, not exactly, but almost.
This book made the little fluffers. This book's
Oh
gonna
my
send it back.
gosh.
And the two of us, natural enemies, thrown together to stand against.
Perfect buddy cop duo. Don't stick around. Don't stick around. Keep moving. Is there a way out, or are they just hiding in here? Look how close they are. Just naturally, right?
Clearly, that is not a helpful book, darling. Calm down and we'll...
I mean, Giles and Anya would be a hilarious couple in real life. Can you imagine them? Just let your instinct kick in. Yeah, there you go. Like the shark boss is just standing there in the background. He never gets involved. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Oh, this is worse. This is a little more dangerous than buddies, Anya. Just divorce him. You don't have to kill him.
How you doing, Dawn?
Been better.
It's scary. Kind of familiar.
I know what you mean.
They get a little deja vu, maybe.
A little confused. No memory. Hiding in a pipe from a vampire.
That would be quite the experience to
And
wake
I
up
think
to.
I'm kind of gay.
Yes. Oh my gosh. We need a series of the two of them as a couple. They should get together just for this dynamic.
No wonder I'm leaving you.
Oh dang. When she snaps out of it, she's gonna find her ring on the floor.
I smell fear.
Do you actually smell fear? Is that just something you say to make yourself sound cool? Oh dang. Come on, help. Don't let Xander be by himself over here. What did that do? Things look better? or worse? Did the rabbits disappear?
That's better. I'm so sorry, dear.
Oh, it's okay. I was just stressed out.
Rupee, I'm sorry.
Rupee.
Oh, Andy.
Will they remember mid-kiss? That was brave of Dawn, right? Learning from her big sister. That's pretty good. That's his muscle memory kicking in, too. They just gonna kiss in the middle of all the danger? I mean, I guess the vampire died. Oh, there it goes. Now it's all back. Do they remember what just happened?
Don't mess with Joan the...
Joan the Vampire Slayer, you almost said it, right? Come on, Randy, let's go! I mean, it's so obvious it's a spell, right? It's so not fair to Tara.
Well, this place certainly needs a good tidy.
Oh, yes. Yes.
They're like, let's try to forget.
About our little debt problem.
Let
It's
it
okay,
go.
I don't need the kittens.
Don't kill him.
I'm no Welshman.
You're good for it, I know that. I'm just going to,
Go take a swim, bro. You deserve it. How do you breathe without swimming, too? I'm just curious.
You all right?
Won't even take his hand. I wonder if Buffy has ever felt more alone in her entire life. It was like a breakup song, right? Will this even be a wake-up call for Willow? I don't know. She might be too far gone at this point. Dang, and Giles got the middle seat. What a rough day. He doesn't want to talk to you. I feel bad for Spike too, man. He's gotta go home and like play Should I Stay or Should I Go? Oh dang, Dawn's all mad at Tara? It's not Tara's fault. It's so sad for such an amusing episode with such a depressing ending. Oh dang, is that real? That was interesting. Alright, so that's Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 6, Episode 8. I thought that was a really good episode. I thought it was an interesting blend of both some serious aftermath from the last episode, but then the way they execute it was in a very amusing way. So it was almost like a very serious first act of the episode and a very serious kind of final montage and wrap up of the episode, with the whole middle chunk, the bulk of it, being a very funny and amusing thing. But I don't think those things clashed. I actually thought it was an interesting way to kind of handle those themes, and I thought it was a creative thing dealing with magic. Where do I even begin? I mean, I guess I'll start where the episode started, with Buffy and Spike, and not too surprisingly, even though they shared a kiss, things are not straightforward, are not simple, and I think there's a number of reasons for that. I mean, first of all, I'm sure that Buffy, I think Spike is right about Buffy. I think that she is attracted to him. She does like him, especially, you know, it's kind of confirmed by how they ended the episode. But I do think that part of that kind of scares Buffy, possibly. I'm sure she feels confused about her feelings. I'm sure she's very well aware how strange it is for the Slayer to get together with one of her, you know, mortal enemies. You know, Spike is not exactly like Angel. You know, he doesn't technically have a soul, even though he is largely the heart and soul of the show in many ways. But literally, he's pure evil, at least according to the lore, as far as I know. So, you know, there's just a lot of obvious reasons why you could see Buffy be hesitant towards getting together with him. And, you know, you can take it from some of the symbolism of that too. Just, you could take it as a good, responsible girl who takes her career very seriously and helps other people, getting together with not only a bad boy type like Spike, but probably like a more criminal type, you know, someone who has done some seriously evil things in his past. You can imagine that that would lead to some conflicted things, especially if there's some strong, deep feelings and strong attraction, but in your mind you're like, why am I even feeling this, right? But then on top of that, I honestly don't even think that's the biggest factor for why Buffy, you know, just doesn't want to handle things with Spike, especially at the beginning of the episode. I think more than that is Buffy is just so overwhelmed by everything else happening in her life. I mean, she's still trying to acclimate to life back on Earth, being ripped out of heaven. She's now dealing with Giles leaving her, and I really like that scene between the two of them because, you know, it was just two people who they genuinely care about each other. They want what's best for each other, but they're both hurt by the situation. Giles feels like it's his duty as a parental figure, since he's holding Buffy back, to leave and to distance himself from her. And I think it's a reasonably good explanation, considering behind the scenes, obviously, he wanted to leave the show. But for Buffy, it's very understandable why not only is she resistant to the idea, but then she's like, why now? Like, now I need you more than ever. Can't you at least wait till I'm a little bit better adjusted? So it's a little bit heartbreaking to see. And, Buffy's kind of anger towards Giles, I feel like, even if not fully justifiable, is very, very understandable. At least I can relate to something like that. But one of the major things, obviously, is Willow and Tara. And I really like that scene, too. I was so, I have so much respect for Tara I thought just everything she said to Willow was spot on in that conversation, but I give her props for having that type of difficult conversation so soon after she found out what actually happened. I feel like it's hard to have those types of confrontations, especially with someone that you love. So there might be a tendency to kind of hold on to that information and wait a while before confronting Willow. But Tara didn't do that. She had the courage to speak to Willow very clearly in a calm way. I think she just was so honest and open in that moment. And then you saw the heartbreak on Willow's face. And I was wondering, like, can that trust be rebuilt? Will that actually happen? How will their relationship be moving forward? And then, of course, Willow agrees. She makes all these promises. I don't need magic. I care about you more. I'll go without using magic. And then very quickly, Willow is right back to her old tricks. And I feel like that act right there is the biggest betrayal that Willow has done, even bigger than the initial erasing of Tara's memory. To me, seeing that type of behavior makes me not only think that Willow has been going down a dark path, but she almost comes across like an addict, like someone who just will say anything and then is immediately, when they get the opportunity, is just right back into magic. It makes me wonder, like, how reliant Willow has become over the past 6 months, maybe even the past year, on just continuously using magic to solve all of her problems in life. I think it's like an impulse, like something compulsive that she can hardly even control herself, because I do believe that Willow loves Tara in a profound sense, but when you do something like that to someone you love, and when you're caught making a mistake and you pledge to not make that mistake, when you fall right back into it at the first opportunity, that's a serious, serious problem. So it's kind of heartbreaking to see. And I like the touch of Willow, like, waiting for Tara and Dawn to leave, but then she also uses the magic not only to obviously do the spell, which kickstarts the whole episode, but she also uses it to get dressed quickly. And that could be a minor detail, I might be reading too much into it, but to me that really indicates how much of an addiction it is for Willow, and how she's been using it for every aspect of her life. It's like, not only is she willing to be dishonest with Tara in a serious way, to use this spell to erase her memory once again and get rid of all the bad stuff that's going on in people's minds, but she also just can't help herself to use it to quickly get dressed, because that's just convenient and she's in a rush and she wants to do it. I feel like that little touch told me so much about Willow's state of mind when it comes to magic and using magic. And then, of course, we had the actual episode itself, like the main events of the episode, everyone getting their memories wiped, waking up, just completely not knowing what's going on. And I thought they did a really good job of just bringing some amusement from that situation, despite it being around almost a very serious thing that Willow did. I thought it was very funny seeing everyone not know what people's names are. I like the things that people kind of fell back into, Dawn and Buffy quickly realizing that they're sisters over the fighting that they have, Tara and Willow instantly realizing this really deep attraction that they have for each other. But my favorite, I think, pairing of that whole situation has got to be Giles and Anya. It was so great seeing them as a couple together, bickering back and forth, constantly. Anya's so confident that she has all the answers. Giles just making his little remarks. I mean, sign me up for that season of Buffy where the two of them get together. I don't care about the romance one bit. I want to see them as a couple that's been together forever, like My Cousin Vinny or something, and they're just like on a road trip, arguing, solving magic problems, helping people, and the whole time just keep going back and forth. I just thought that was great. I thought their chemistry was surprisingly good. I'm surprised I didn't think of that pairing. It's kind of an unlikely duo, but now that I've seen it, I just want more of that dynamic. I don't remember the exact wording of the spell. I'll have to go back and re-listen to that Willow did, but I think it was something like erase all the pain. And if that is the fact that it erased all their memories of each other and they practically were a total blank slate, and this whole point will be will be worthless if that wasn't the wording of the spell. But if it is, I feel like that could kind of be a commentary on how inseparable the pain you have due to relationships and friendships is, how that pain is inseparable from all the good that you have from those relationships as well. You know, it just, any relationship you have is going to cause you pain. That's unavoidable. Like, nothing is going to be, no person in your life who you get to actually know and have a meaningful connection with, at least in my opinion, at some point that connection is going to cause you some degree of discomfort or pain or anxiety or just some type of negative emotion. So you can't go through life expecting things. Even the best types of relationships, the strongest romantic relationships that last a lifetime, you're gonna have fights. You're gonna have things you disagree about, things that stress you out. Nothing is gonna be perfect. So you can't get rid of all the pain without getting rid of all the beauty and joy and happiness as well. That's just integral to the experience of relationships. It's integral, you know, it's fundamental to the human experience. As much as it sucks, we're all going to suffer to some degree. Even if you have the best friends, the best partner, the best life possible, you can't escape suffering. And so I thought, you know, like I said, if I'm remembering the wording of the spell correctly, I think that's kind of a cool commentary to make, where it's like, do you really want to get rid of all the pain? Because if you lose all of that, you're going to lose all the good stuff too. And it's really just a balance. And you have to, I guess, weigh the scales. I mean, obviously there's people in your life who are a negative influence overall and you have to cut out of your life. But for your actual friends and the actual valuable relationships that you have, they're never going to be perfect, no matter what. I mean, how much suffering is caused by a mother who loves her child just over worrying what's going to happen to my little daughter or my little son, you know? Just imagine that, let alone all the other things that happen with relationships between human beings. I thought it was funny that we had Joan and Randy team up and just fight the vampires together, discover who they really are. And then by the end of the episode, we go back, you know, and I do admire how the transition from really lighthearted to serious felt jarring, but it also felt organic to the story going on. Like, it didn't feel like sometimes you watch a movie and there's just these random funny jokes in the middle of a very serious situation and it just makes you kind of want to roll your eyes. Like, don't ruin the drama of this scene. I didn't feel like that. I really feel like this episode was able to balance the serious beginning and the serious ending with a really amusing storyline. But we did get a lot more serious, a lot more tragic. We had, you know, the sad breakup song playing as Tara is deciding to leave Willow. And that's very interesting. I'd be curious to hear what people's opinions are about that decision by Tara. I'm in full support of it. I mean, I like Willow and Tara a lot as a couple, but I wouldn't blame Tara at all for breaking up with Willow the first time she erased her memory. I mean, that is a major transgression in my opinion. Like, that is a violation of your mind for your partner to do that. But way worse than that, in my opinion, is the fact that when Tara expresses so clearly how serious of a violation of trust that is, how Willow just without any hesitation goes right back into her old habits. I mean, if I was Tara's friend and Tara came to me and said, this is what happened, should I break up with my partner? I think I would advise her to do so, at least for a while. But I'm sure people have other opinions about that, so feel free to share your own thoughts. You can say why you think I'm wrong or just any opinions about that decision on Tara's part. But we'll see where we go from here. I mean, I feel like you could play a more depressing version of that same song from the last episode for this episode. It's like, where do we go from here, just with more minor keys and more of a soft, sad voice singing it instead of a musical sound. And then Spike and Buffy, I mean, that was so interesting too. I mean, you just see Buffy sitting alone, like she's, you know, ready to meet Don Draper at a bar, just staring into the oblivion of life, you know, while she sips a whiskey or something. And then Spike comes up to her. She's like, basically like, I don't want to have anything to do with you. But then the last shot we see is them kissing. And I didn't feel great about it, to be honest. I mean, I have nothing against Spike and Buffy becoming a couple. In fact, they've kind of been leading up to it, I feel like, for a little bit. I'm not sure if they're ever going to become a couple the way Angel and Buffy are a couple. It just, I don't know if that dynamic is as is built on as solid of a foundation, if that makes sense. But who knows? I feel like I don't know what type of relationship they're going to have. But I didn't feel great about it because it almost seemed to me like Buffy is just at this point of despair, and so maybe she's just doing it because she's just like, F it, you know, any type of distraction, which I don't know if that, you know, Spike has such a strong love for Buffy, you know, obsession, which has now possibly morphed into a more genuine form of love, that I don't know if that's the way I would want them to get together. But who knows? I mean, once again, I want to dive into the next episode and see what happens next, because there's so many things I'm curious about to see with the characters and with this season. This is a wild, insane season, and I am enjoying it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. As always, you want to watch along the full unedited reaction along with future episodes of both Buffy and Season 3 of Angel. That is all up on Patreon. That is the best way to support the channel. Thank you so much to everyone who does. Thank you for watching, and as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.